N64 recompilation. This is one of the coolest things that have been brought into the gaming sphere, allowing folks to develop native PC ports of Nintendo 64 games using static recompilation. Prior to this existing, the only way to get a PC port of one of these titles was by pure decompilation efforts. These efforts, however, that would have taken hundreds upon hundreds of hours just to accomplish. One of the fruits of this newfound way of building PC ports, however, is this. Dinosaur Planet. Now, for those who are not in the know, this was originally meant to be a Nintendo 64 release, created by Rare, and during development of the game, it shifted rather drastically. And through the suggestion of Shigeru Miyamoto, it became what we now know as Star Fox Adventures. This PC port uses the leaked December 2000 build of the game, which was basically just as the game started the transition from being an original IP into Star Fox. The game itself is a Zelda-style adventure as you swap between the two characters Crystal and Saber to venture forth throughout the titular Dinosaur Planet and stop the evil schemes of the evil, maniacal General Scales. It's honestly pretty wild to me that we got hold of the prototype build to begin with, and honestly, it's surprisingly magical to play. It feels like you're playing a piece of almost lost history, and the game itself, despite being drastically unfinished, is extremely impressive for the N64 hardware. Childhood me would have gone absolutely mad if I was able to play this back in the day. Being an unfinished build, though, does sadly have the unfortunate result of the game being, well, not finished in the slightest. And sadly, you will not be able to play it all the way through to the end, in the state that it's currently in. As there are tons of invisible walls blocking your progression, bugs upon bugs upon bugs to run into, and of course, it does also have the habit from crashing from time to time. Fortunately, what this PC build does do, however, is smooth out the experience of the game to be significantly more stable, and you can use the general PC things that you would expect, such as widescreen, higher resolution rendering, which is really cool. As for the PC build itself, it's pretty early days too, so while the game itself is unfinished, you can also consider this PC build to be unfinished as well. It only supports the original leaked build, so any fan patches that exist, such as the much-loved Dinosaur Enhanced, the mod of the game that aims to make it completely playable from start to finish, just doesn't work. What is great though is this PC version does offer mod support, and while no mods exist for it yet, I'm hoping that the Dino mod enhancements that fix up the game will eventually make their way across, because it would be genuinely cool to be able to complete this from start to finish. Despite the problems though, I really do recommend folks to give this a bit of a go, because it is a neat little piece of history, and in order to run this, all you need to do is to download the prototype ROM that I will be listing in the description from the Internet Archive, as well as the PC client from GitHub. All you do then is simply extract both the zip files, open up the executable for Dinosaur Planet's PC version, and point it to wherever you have the ROM file saved. Side note though, the file you want to select will simply be called ROM. From here, you either simply click play, or you can change your settings in the menu, bearing in mind, like I said, this is an early release, so you may come across some weirdness if you select anything other than the default settings right now. Overall, though, this is a really cool little project, and I'm aware we have a bunch more recompiled games coming in the future too, so I'm extremely excited for the future of PC ports. This method of making PC ports, it's very much like magic to me, and it allows us to experience games in the best way possible. Heck, not long ago we even had a Sonic Unleashed ported to the PC with this method, and that was absolutely spectacular. I loved it through and through. But with that, like I said, check it out. It's a really cool project, and I think it's definitely worth it. So, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish. I'll catch you all again. Bye!